Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another night of Stirring the Pot. We're back. We're in, I don't know, they're in color and I'm not. Joe's all redneck tonight.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I got my
color.
You see what's behind me.
Yeah. Get that
Fragile.
Christmas light.
That's right. And guess where the big one is? In the front fucking window.
Already?
Oh yeah. Yep. That was the thing. Tanya said, you know what? I'd really like to put the Christmas tree up. I said, that's a fantastic idea because now I can put my lamp up. She looked at me like, I'm like, hey, Christmas tree's going up. I'll go get it. We're bringing the lamp up.
Mr. Kuykendall. How are you, sir? Hope everything's going to get. Man, I ain't talked to you in a while. I just need to give you a phone call. Sit there and shoot the shit a little bit.
No one talks to me, so yeah.
I talk to you anytime you want to talk to me. But you're always busy.
We talk in Messenger a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him that much at all either. He's doing family things right now.
He's being all grown up. What's up, Mr. Cockle? I'm not doing family things. I'm doing a lot of goofing the fuck off.
Yeah, because weird fact for tonight. Jay's on vacation again.
Right.
You know what's sad about it?
I don't know how a guy that works and he just all of a sudden it's like, every year they give me 47 weeks of vacation, so
Yeah.
I don't.
That's what I told him. I said, dude, you are like the hardest working, non-working person I've ever met in my life.
Right?
What's going on, Tessa? How you doing? Oh, welcome.
I would have gladly have traded with you last week.
But hey, Joe, if you ever notice,
last week.
Oh,
you ever notice he'll say, "Hey, man, I got to try to figure some shit out. I got like 2 weeks left that I got to burn," and then he'll burn like 2 weeks, and then like a month later, he'll be like, man, I got to figure something out. I got like 2.5 weeks left. I got to burn. Then he's got 2.5 more weeks, and he'll do that shit, and then right at the end, he's like, "Oh yeah, and I got paid for 46 weeks because I didn't really use the rest of the stuff I had." And
oh look, and then I have another 9 days that I'm off. And
right?
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I got all this week off, and I still got 10 vacation days and 2 personal days still haven't burned up this year. I'm not going to use them. They'll buy them off of me at the end of the year. I'll get paid for them.
I have no idea how that even works.
January 1st, I'll get 5 more weeks, 3 more personal days, and 12 paid holidays, 13 paid holidays. Went and visited Christopher Allen Brewer and a nice visit with him today. Cool. Who's that? So what trouble are you guys getting into tonight? Oh, it's a good topic tonight with Thanksgiving just being around the corner. Mm-hmm. I found a great topic for tonight. It's going to be an interesting conversation. Jason's a little bit of abreast of it. Joe decided he didn't want to read events because he's busy and shit and working, where I'm just fucking off all day.
I'm completely ignorant.
Yeah, you're be non-ignorant tonight. You are going to be enlightened to a whole new way of looking at how to celebrate the holiday seasons and who exactly you want to celebrate them with.
Oh, I'm about to fuck around and find out, huh?
Yes, you are.
Too soon?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, no.
You don't really want to know. So
I don't.
The only reason I found out is because my son about a month ago sent me some stuff, and he was like, "Oh, this would be a great conversation for you guys on Tuesday night." So I read it, and I'm like, "Where in the hell do you find this shit?"
Oh,
so that's why I was telling Jay about it, and then you hear Teresa in the background going, "Oh, well, that's not too far off." I'm like, "Oh no, no."
Yes, I have found a topic. And by the way, we won't put this out there right now, man. We still do some of the eating challenges every once in a while. What's up, Daniel? We do some of the eating challenges every once in a while, but we haven't anybody call us out on anything lately that we could do, or send us anything they want us to try. But we still do the odd facts. But tonight I don't have any of that stuff.
Really?
I don't have any odd facts. I don't have.
I have a weird. See, now even I have a weird fact.
Oh, I can come up with one quickly. I can come up with an odd fact quickly. Trust me. Jay finds it on the dark web. This one may have originated there.
This one's absolutely fucking disgusting, is what it is.
So, but with what I was going to say,
I
though,
always wanted to play around on the dark web. Just to see.
anytime you guys have something that you think would be a good discussion, you'd like to get our viewpoints on, send it to one of us so that way we can talk about it on the show and get the other two's viewpoint. And I do like this sometimes one or two of us going in blind and not want to know what we're going to get hammered on. Mama D's got us in stereo. We jamming.
Nick, I just had something hot and spicy for dinner. I ate one of my son's little, these like Japanese ramen things that he gets. Oh,
Hot?
that was going to come back and literally kick my ass tomorrow.
See, I'm
And I drank the juice.
I'm glad to do anything hot tonight because, I'm going to be drinking beer later. I guarantee you that.
I beat you to it. I'm cooling off right now.
There you go. This Christmas spirit going and the holiday cheer. Yeah. I get all my holiday cheer out of the bottom of a bottle. I find it there every single time. Just got to get my way to it. So, somebody sounds like they got a smart thing through. What kind of fact do you have, Joe? Wait a minute. Can I do that? Can I screw that up? What is that?
Probably.
Today.
Oh, well, sorry. It was just work emails. I made the mistake of putting my work email on my phone.
That's funny.
That was dumb.
That's funny.
All right, I found one for Jay.
What are we having tonight? We're actually not eating anything tonight, but we are going to be discussing eating things because of Thanksgiving being just a couple of days away. We have a wonderful thing to discuss tonight, along the lines of having people over for dinner. A new way to have people over for dinner, and it'll be amazing.
Dude, there was just a little spider crawling across my monitor.
Well, that's got to suck for you.
I didn't scream.
This time.
Yeah, it was a little tiny one.
Well, that's what she said.
Well, besides that.
Well, I don't have a fact, so I'll go. Hey, Jamie, what's up, buddy? Mr. Jamie Henry in the house. All right, so Joe, you actually got a fact and I don't. Let's hear what your useless fact is. Now, remember this, folks. I can't seem to find the segue to go into this, the theme music. I don't know what the hell I've done with it. I'll have to figure that out this week so I can not screw it up next week. But let's see. What do you got, Joe?
All right.
Fact of knowledge.
And, of course, mine's always going to be a little leaning towards a certain subject. So back in the day, like ancient times, male Chinese practitioners of, and I'm going to pronounce this wrong, was it Taoism? Okay.
Tao?
During the Han Dynasty, right? Okay. They would engage in sex without ejaculating because they believed semen was the essence of life and they didn't want to lose too much of it.
So you get it right up to the launch point and then you just quit?
Yeah, you quit before the money shot.
Oh no. No, there'd have had to have been a loss of life sometime or another.
Yeah, honest to God, didn't want to lose that essence of life. Shit, I'm gonna put an essence of life everywhere.
Oh my God. For poor teenagers to spread it everywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what Jay does.
I do.
Jay's a spitter.
That's some of the nasty things you guys try to get me to eat.
Come on, I heard it's good for the skin.
Right. It puts the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again.
Yeah, literally.
Beat me with the hose, baby.
I will, but I got to stop before the money shot because I don't want to lose my essence of life.
Right.
Jason, what's your useless fact of knowledge?
Well, I had one for you, but I think this one's a little bit more fun.
What are you trying to say? Mine wasn't?
No, the first one I had.
Oh.
I'm totally contradicting myself.
Good Lord. What did I just come back to? There's no telling.
Right?
See, lie is perpetual sperm donor. Okay, so, Joe.
Oh,
So there might be a haunted radio station in Russia. UVB-76, a low frequency radio station that has been broadcasting since 1982. No one knows where the broadcast is originating. It's mostly just buzzing noises with an occasional Russian voice transmission. So there's this radio station that's playing. Every once in a while you hear some voices, but nobody has no idea where it's coming from.
That is messed up.
Huh. Maybe
What?
it's coming
Yes,
from
it's
the
in
moon.
Russia, though, right?
In Russia.
Most of it comes from Russia.
I think it's coming from the moon.
From
Probably
where they
is.
landed.
The one I had for you, Jay, was your cell phone is more disgusting than a public toilet. Your cell phone has 10 times more bacteria on it than the average public restroom.
Hey, Jay.
I bet mine don't.
Jay, this is for you.
Dude, you've been so busy, Mr. Cock, I was afraid to bother you, brother. I bet you my phone don't.
You're one of those, aren't you?
What? One of those what?
You like dip it in like sanitizer.
No, but I do clean it at least once a day. I take it out and take a Clorox wipe and all that stuff, and I wipe my case all off, the inside, outside. What?
No, it's not. I actually have a coworker that wipes down everything like religiously, and it's like, dude, okay, whatever. Lori, yes, that's a story of my life. Quit putting stuff in your mouth. Quit licking this. Quit licking that.
Like, they'll say you'll get shocked.
Shocking.
Shocking personality. So I'm going to go right into this topic tonight because this can go all kinds of directions.
All right.
This is, and if you notice, by the way, I titled the show, "What Celebrity Would You Like to Have for Dinner?" Joe,
See, I didn't pay attention to that part. Huh?
What celebrity would you like to have for dinner?
Like to have over for dinner?
To have for dinner. That's what I said. You translate it however you want to.
Probably the Wonder Woman chick, 'cause she's pretty hot.
Okay.
I'll have
Okay.
her over.
Who was that? Linda Carter?
No,
Yeah. No, the new one, not the old one.
I can't think of her name right offhand, but she's pretty hot.
The originals are always better.
No.
So, what about you, Jason?
Huh? No.
We got
No. I
Adam
don't want.
Sandler. We got Adam
Uh-uh.
Sandler in the chat room. We got Bodine. We got MTV's Dan Cortez, Jay, Jason, and Joe.
All right, so obviously I'm way off on this just by Jason's reaction.
Well, here we go. There you go. Eat celebrity meat.
What the fuck?
Let me make this full screen right here. We'll have to disappear. There you go. Eat celebrity. It's called BiteLabs.org. Bite Labs grows meat from celebrity tissue samples and uses it to make artisanal salami. They take tissue samples of biopsy from your local celebrity that will join it. They take tissue samples, grow it with pig's blood, and make artisanal sausage from the people's tissue. And then they make it into a nice little salami or capicola or whatever kind of meat you design. And then there you go. The people, James Franco, are trying to get him to join. Jennifer Lawrence, Kanye West, Ellen DeGeneres. We start with top quality ingredients and timed honored recipes for the creation of fine cured meats. We mix celebrity and animal meats grown in-house through a proprietary culturing process into curated salami blends. Start with biopsied myoblast cells. We grow our healthy, rich meats in Bite Lab's own bioreactors.
That's fucking disgusting.
Where?
Period.
Ooh.
That's
So,
horrible.
so when I ask you, what celebrity would you like to have for dinner? They're growing meat in the labs. They're taking a biopsy and taking some of the genetic tissue, mixing it with pig's blood. And one of the things, if you read on into this thing, it says that we use no growth hormones. How in the fuck, excuse my French, are you going to get a meat product to grow and muscle tissue to grow with absolutely no growth hormones?
Pig's blood.
Still got to put in growth hormones to get to grow.
Wonder Woman.
They are taking celebrities who will do it, doing a biopsy, taking some of their cell tissue, putting it with pig's blood, and growing that cell, that meat cell. And they're doing it anyway. There's Jason's son sending one about just any person can have it done. I could have him get a biopsy from you two and have him grow this thing, and I could have you guys for a steak. So
yeah, that's the one that Devin sent me was like, they're basically growing stuff to make it taste like human flesh and putting it out there for people to eat it so that it tastes like human flesh.
Why?
That's what I said. Why? That's disgusting. And he was like, well, it'd be a good conversation. I'm like, well, it would be a good conversation, but why?
Is this
And
like a
then-
Wisconsin thing or something?
And then Jay sends this one out, and I was telling him about it. And he's like, well, not too far off the topic. Like, oh my God.
A Joe steak, as Jimmy said, a Joe steak from under cheese.
Yes, sir. I'd still eat Wonder Woman. She's hot.
Well, there's two ways to eat him now.
That's right.
Take your pick. No.
So
Oh,
here we are.
fuck.
Seriously, it is. It is a true thing. It is called bitelabs.org, where they actually will get the
Click.
culture of.
Can you click the get involved?
Ooh.
I want to know how we get involved.
There you go. In vitro meat. Bite Labs produces fine artisanal salami from meat that has been lab grown from celebrity tissue samples. In 1931, Winston Churchill predicted a future in which all the world's meat would be grown in labs. What he asked was the sense is in raising a whole chicken merely for the sake of its wings or breast meat. Today, in vitro meat production is close to becoming a reality, offering highly controllable meat production without the animal cruelty, waste, and environmental impacts of industrial farming. But this process can offer such much more than replicas of beef and pork. Imagine meat like never before.
That's what I tell her.
That's right.
She don't believe me though.
Like never, you ain't never had no meat like this before.
Eat it, Joe's. Oh my God.
So
Get involved. Jason wants me to click on get involved. Here we go.
Yeah.
Well, that just sucked.
damn, someone shut that shit down real quick.
No
Right.
shit.
Why do you have the?
And
Why
then
do
they lose the webpage. That's
It's
messed
got to
up.
be a joke. It's got to be a hoax.
No, it
or
is
something.
not a joke. I've done some research on it. It's not. Oh, here you go. What they want you to do to get involved is they want you to contact your celebrities, tweet about it. Let's all set the world we want to, and let's tell the world we want to eat celebrity meat. They want you to go out.
Hey,
and
we should
Twitter
contact
and
them.
tweet it, and Facebook post it, and try to get their attention to come join the thing.
We
Can
should
you-
contact them and say, like, hey, all of our fans contacted us about this and wanted us to get involved and see what they say.
Here you go. Their future of meat.
Can you imagine the price tag that these celebrities would have if you want just a test or something of their basically their DNA and their tissue?
Yeah.
How much money? You think what is that? Oh God, what's the thing where you can pay like $250 and the celebrity gives you a personal shout out?
Yeah.
But for for 10 grand, you can have a piece of me for real. You can chew me up and swallow me.
You can have some of James Franco's salami.
Right? I mean, oh my God.
You could have Ellen DeGeneres as the wiener.
So here's the question. And I was going to go there.
I don't care where you go, man. This is the topic tonight.
So let's say.
You guys are going to quit letting me pick topics, aren't you?
Yeah. So let's say, I don't know, my wife purchased herself a James Franco salami. If she was to get intimate with said salami, could she run around and say that she has now had sex with James Franco?
What if you ordered a James Franco salami and had sex with him?
I could run around and say,
That's right. Your tissue was inside of me, you son of a bitch.
That's right. DNA.
But can't you say the same thing that if you ate
9 months later, 9 months later, you're going to go to James Franco and say, "Hey, it's a boy."
That's right. 9 months later, you got a little Vienna sausage. It's like, what the fuck happened?
Well, couldn't you say the same thing? I mean, not that part, but the first part of it. But I had James Franco in my mouth last night. I ate Ellen DeGeneres last night. What? Is there a picture? It's on there. Right there it is.
I know. I've seen it once.
As a salami, we see Ellen's salami composition blended with a ostrich, black pepper, and garlic with a playful kick of mustard. Give the Ellen salami a highly approachable and well-rounded flavor. A hint of brandy and shallots will finish off the Ellen salami in an exquisite fashion.
Here's the other thing. How do you prove it? How do you prove that? How do you prove that there's actually that tissue or whatever in these salamis?
Yeah, it could be the homeless guy down the street.
Or it could just be regular damn salami that you're eating at $10,000 a piece because we put James Franco's face on it.
By the way, Wonder Woman was Gal Gadot. Just a second.
No, it sure was not.
Now, if I had a chance and she had her own little
salami,
gabagool, whatever you want to call it, and I had the opportunity, you know what? I would probably try it.
But wouldn't this make you a cannibal? If you eat this, are you now a cannibal? You're eating tissue that's from human tissue.
Yeah. You say that like it's
how
a bad
much?
thing.
How much do you think you can? How much do you think you can mass produce? How much? Like, are you talking like a skin graft off to be able to make 10,000 salami? Like, there's so many damn questions on. And like I said, then again, how do you prove it? Does it come with a little test kit that you can test it before you put it in your mouth? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people that would like to test kit before they put it in their mouth. But
Jeff, this has gone so far south. But how could you not go south with this discussion? How are you supposed to keep a discussion about this topic on a non-humorous level, especially with the three of us together? I can't see how you could actually take this in any form of seriousness. I can't see how this could actually be legal. That could it not be considered cannibalism? Now I want to play the fucking dick move that I played on Teresa.
No pun intended.
Well, no pun intended. Is this the new vegan meat?
Ooh.
Silence. Oh, Ron Jeremy, that would be a good one to have some tissue from.
Oh.
I'm sure that's got a whole lot of flavor on it.
You probably do it with a 1-to-10 ratio to pig's DNA.
My thing is, who woke up one morning, right? Hopped out of bed, maybe brushed your teeth, jumped in the shower, whatever, walking to work, taking the train, whatever, and said, I have an idea. Like, how do you come up with that kind of stuff?
Well, they've been raising these kind of meat products like this for a long time in labs.
Okay, but the whole celebrity, like who said, "Hey guys, I got a good idea."
How about we turn it cannibalistic?
I'm gonna do it. That's your celebrity Illuminati trying to figure out how to make cannibalism a thing. So they start these dumbass companies, and then here we are. Now we can have our little rituals, and now we can do all this shit, and we can actually get away with it.
For any
And people will think it's a good idea. And here we are.
People that don't believe it, this is a real page. It's called bitelabs.org. You can Google it. You can go to the place yourself and check it out to see that I'm not full of shit. This isn't something that has my makeup for me or anything like that. It is a true website. It is a true company. I just don't get it. Like I said, I get Teresa going on with asking the whole question about the new vegan meat. Is this going to replace tofu? Because they're all the time trying to make their plant-based stuff taste just like the real thing. Well, here you go. She's well, they can't eat it because they won't eat anything that had a face. I'm like, this has never had a fucking face.
You know what I'd like to do?
This has never had a face.
Have them make this stuff from like my cells or whatever, right? And send my ex-wife a care package, right? And then when she responds and thanks me, oh, that was very good. I'd be like, oh, now you like it, you know? But
did you see what Jamie just said? Jeffrey Dahmer's attorney thanks to this shit.
Right.
I don't know. They don't show any actual true celebrities that they have online with it. I haven't seen that yet.
Is there anywhere that you can order some on there? I mean, is that an option yet? Or?
I've not found it yet. I've not found.
There ain't a some bitch out there that's giving up their DNA or a slab of their skin to be the first one on this fucking thing. I can tell you that.
They've got these celebrities on here, but all it says is that they can. The Franco salami must be smoky, sexy, and smooth. So they're talking about how they would make it. If they got them to do it. They're not actually saying, hey, we already have this celebrity doing it. Jeff Conkle, endorsed by Hannibal Lecter.
They're going to send some fava beans too.
With a nice Chianti.
Exactly. I mean, Jennifer Lawrence wouldn't be bad either. I mean, you know. But.
Tweet at James Franco and help make the Franco salami real.
It's just
that's fucking great.
I should do it. I should do it right now.
Kanye West.
Fuck Kanye West.
I don't really know how to. Yeah.
Hey, at least it's eco-friendly.
Yeah, well, it's eco-friendly. The celebrity meat production requires less than 1% of the amount of land needed to traditional farming. Currently, 70% of the world's farmland, almost 30% of the entire Earth's surface, is used for raising animals. Meat production today is simply unsustainable unless a radical change is made. The price of meat will eventually rise out of control. Lab-grown meats are the future. Bite meat, and then over here on the health side, it says Bite Labs meats are not affected by growth hormones administered to farm animals, and nor are they in contact with pesticides or other chemicals associated with industrial farming. The nutritional content of our products can be rigorously controlled. Farms are dirty and animals prone to infection. Bite Labs is a clean space where we can grow safer, healthier products.
I think everyone right now should get on Twitter and just start tweeting everything and hashtag this Bite Lab shit.
I was going to ask you to bring me on, but now I'm not sure. We'll get you on next week, man.
So this meat doesn't come with pesticides; it just comes with STDs and shit.
Yeah, no growth hormones involved. There's no way you can grow a human tissue without some kind of growth hormones if it's not connected to a human. There's no physical way; it's impossible. You have to have some kinds of hormone for it to make it to grow, just like a regular person's muscle would. So I don't sound like they're saying this with no growth hormones.
Obviously, Jay, you haven't done the same research as Bite Labs.
Well, you know, obviously they got scientists, and I'm just some dickhead with Google.
Yeah. Sign me up.
See, well, I think this was how they will make vegetarians from now on. No, I'll tell you what, man. If they can figure out how to make fucking a slab of bacon on this motherfucker, I'm eating it.
Thank you.
If it tastes just like all the other meat, has the same texture feel to it, because that's one of the things that gets me right now is when you have a vegan or vegetarian say, well, try the vegan burger, and I've not tried what I'm going to, but the other things I've tried that were vegan or vegetarian, it was a texture thing for me. Don't sit there and tell me, oh, it's just like a hamburger. No, it isn't. It doesn't really taste just like it, and it doesn't smell just like it, and it sure as hell don't fucking chew just like it. So, if meat is so bad, my whole thing with that is you will be vegan or vegetarian, or whatever. God bless you. I endorse you 1,000%. My whole thing with that is if it's so fucking great, why are you trying to make every single product taste like what I'm eating? I don't want my beans to taste like my burger. If I want it to taste like a fucking burger, I'll go eat a goddamn burger. I want my beans to taste like fucking beans. That's just my opinion.
But why? When they can taste like James Franco?
Yeah, now my meat can taste like Franco's. Man, that gives a whole new meaning to Franco.
James Franco and beans.
Franco SpaghettiOs. Oh, shit. This is going bad.
And poor James Franco, he had to be the first son of a bitch on the list, right? So now he'll be on talk shows and shit here soon.
He'll be on Ellen.
Right? They'll talk about each other.
Let me talk about how I just ate you last night. You're delicious.
Yeah.
The Illuminati. God damn it, James, you'll get us shut down. Don't talk about the Illuminati. They'll come hunting us down.
That's again, but you know what? I'm the type of person that if someone threw it in front of me, I would probably try it. I would.
Could you imagine the price on it? I can't.
I don't know if I'd want to know who I'm eating. Like, tell me afterwards.
That's what I'm saying. The price on that has got to be so fucking outrageous. Just to number one, get the celebrity to do it, and then two, to be able to make it, and then to sell it.
Well, they have no way of ordering it and purchasing it right now, but they are on Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr. So you can follow their pages on Facebook.
Tumblr?
I don't know.
It's right next to Pornhub. It's right there. You should see it.
Oh my God. My Bologna has a first name. It's Franco. I'm sorry that got me. Thanks, Jeff.
You could actually do it like the song My Bologna has a first name. It's
F-R-A. Oh my God. If I saw Joe making a pizza with salami, I could see him.
Hell yeah.
He'd be making it with his own salami.
Maybe.
Honey, I put a little bit of my extra meat on your side.
Well, I'm not. I'm not willing to get rid of my life force. So I figured.
Got a little Italian sausage on the outside and a little kudo meat in the middle. You know. That pizza will be $3,420.
Sprinkled with my essence of life.
Oh my God. This is killing me. So, but that's a new way to look at who do you want to have for Thanksgiving dinner?
Gal Gadot.
Aren't you glad you didn't read this in advance, Joe?
Yes, actually I am, because this was pretty cool.
I like that shocked look on your face when I was first showing it and reading it. Like, what the?
Oh, God.
Man.
But I'm still serious about the vegetarian side of it. It doesn't have a face. It's never had a face. But Teresa's whole thing was, well, it came from the pig's blood and the human tissue. They both had faces. But that's, if you want to get into breaking it down like that, then they should be able to eat anything, because all the plants come from some kind of animal died or made into fertilizer, and it's all the big circle of life that it all comes together in one spot anyway. So eventually everything comes down to the point that one point in time it had a face at some point in time. So
all right, Simba.
I'm just saying, you can't, if you want to keep breaking it down like that, then let's break it all the way down. Oh no, we only want to take to the point where it suits what I want to fucking say. Then after that, we don't want to play no more games.
Well, yeah, what are you, new? In that how society is?
It will grow back, Joe.
Hell yeah. It's just a flesh wound.
It is but a mere flesh wound.
I'm just saying. I don't see where it no longer has a face. It's just their way of, like Joe said, to get us away from eating meats when you're going to eat lab made meats. But they're still meat, supposedly.
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank God we got the vaccinations. It'll keep all that other shit out of that meat so we don't get sick.
Oh my God, you're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls.
Ooh,
I'm the one writing expensive checks tonight.
I can rant on that one real quick, but now
Which one's that? Vaccinations? Ran away, bitch. You know you don't scare me none.
So, like, are we done with James Franco's sausage?
I was stuck on Ellen's sausage.
Do you? Nope, I can't. Nope, I'm not.
Do it. I dare you.
Nope.
Don't be
Bite my
afraid.
tongue on that
Nope.
one.
Mm-mm.
Don't be afraid.
Nope, I can't.
That's
No.
an expensive check.
That's this one would be a really big expensive check.
Oh,
And
hell,
probably
I'll cover it.
we'd lose listeners. I promise.
I can bounce this check.
I promise.
Oh, don't be afraid now. The name of the show is Stirring the Pot. Let's get that motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, we'd be stirring a whole something else.
Yeah.
Nope. Mm-mm.
I don't care.
Nope. What were you gonna say, Joe, about the vaccinations?
So,
Oh yeah, I will definitely take the chicken shit on this one. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Send it to me in a text. I'll say it. You know I'll do it. I'll give a damn. Joe, what was your little bid's complaint?
so
Is that not sponsored by Budweiser?
not sponsored by Budweiser, no. So yesterday I had to leave work early and go pick up my son from school. I had to go pick up Michael because he was exposed to COVID. Okay. Now it just, the school's like freaking out, whatever. No symptoms, no nothing, whatever, fine. So one of the girls in his class walks up to the office with him, right? And is like, hey, do I need to go home because I'm in that same group of people, And the office lady asked the girl, have you been vaccinated? Girl goes, well, yes, I have. Oh, no, you can go back to class then. What do I need to
No, I'm listening. He went pick him up. He can go back to class.
So
you picked him up.
That's just a myth.
So you picked him up.
So yeah, I was a little confused. It's not really a rant, but I was kind of confused on why you had what difference was the vaccination making in this school setting? You know what I mean? Like they both are driven to work and to school, or back home from work and whatever by this person that unfortunately tested positive for COVID. And the one girl who's been vaccinated can still stay in school and carry COVID and spread it all around like gonorrhea. But they have to quarantine my son.
Because he's not vaccinated.
Because he's not vaccinated.
So the infected person gets to stay. The uninfected person has to leave in quarantine.
Well, no. The one that was vaccinated necessarily wasn't infected, but they had contact. You know what I mean?
they were exposed. So
They were exposed.
the one that was exposed that had the vaccine is going to be okay and safe to stay at the school, but the one that was exposed that didn't get the vaccine, then we've got to quarantine that person.
Yeah. So now,
but they can both be carriers of the same damn thing.
Exactly, and that was my point. Like,
right.
I didn't know the vaccine lessened your chance of being a carrier.
It doesn't.
Well, and that's what I was thinking, but so yeah,
It doesn't prevent you from catching it. All it does is it's no different than the flu shot. It can lessen your symptoms and reactions.
Right.
No different than a flu shot. That's all it is. It's no different than a fucking flu shot.
But
well, they just started mandating masks at the school for Katie. They just
really
until after Christmas break. Then we'll revisit it. Fuck.
That's because nobody must be sick for Christmas.
No, it's because everybody's gonna start traveling. So
yep.
now we're gonna start tightening the reins again.
Yeah.
But if you're vaccinated and you get exposed, like you were saying, Joe, then the quarantine time is different, and then there's all these other kinds of steps that you got to look at to see if your kid has to stay home. And
a lot of that shit's going away since they busted Fauci off his shit.
It's just to me, it just seems so ass backwards. You know what I mean? Like,
oh God, yeah.
Like either my son or his friend could carry the same amount of COVID, right? But because this one's vaccinated, you can still go ahead and spread it if you want. But, sorry, Michael, you have to stay home. And it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, there's so many different variants on it. They're still doing all these things on what fits right now. What fits now? Okay, so vaccinated, well, we'll let the vaccinated kids stay around. But if you're not vaccinated, well, if you were vaccinated, we'd let you stay. But because you're not, so now they're separating kids like that, just like they're trying to separate people at work. And now if you don't have this, then you can't work here anymore. And so now they're forcing everybody to do it.
Yeah. It's just
Howdy, Andy.
And now you don't think that that's going to come up at schools with, oh, you can't hang around him because he's not vaccinated. You can't go over to their house to do anything because they're not vaccinated. Yeah. So now you're putting that divide. Now you're putting that divide amongst kids that are already fucking nasty to each other and horrible to each other and pick on each other and I'm obviously bully's been around forever, but you see all that shit and you see how these kids directly affect each other, and now that's going to be the vaccination shit.
I like the adult bullies that try to still pull that same shit when you're kids. If you're not going to get vaccinated, then I'll just go home. Bye.
Deuces.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
When I stay.
I don't know. It's just all so crazy. I'm so tired of it.
It's not going away.
Our spineless governor just.
Are you living in Ohio?
No, I'm in Wisconsin. It's like the sister state.
Actually, ours has gotten quiet.
He just extended his mask mandate for Dane County, which is like Madison and stuff. It was until like December something. Or no, I'm sorry, November 27th, I believe was the date. And he just extended it until January 3rd. So.
You know that legally they can't mandate things like that. And
not
the Supreme Court, but two district courts of the United States of America, one circuit court, another one, have now upheld the fact that those are all unconstitutional. And even OSHA's backed off of the whole making companies people get vaccinated stuff. They dropped that now. All this stuff cannot really legally be done. They cannot institute laws. That's why we have a system that we have. There's no dictators here, and these maneuvers of just presidential decrees and all this other shit are nothing but a dictatorship way of handling things. And they only have so long to do that shit, and all of them have extended past that point, not only as a state, but also as a federal level. So we need to protect people that are vulnerable. Teresa, I'll use Teresa as an example. She got such bad asthma, she got to give herself a fucking shot every 2 weeks. She's got to carry an EpiPen and inhaler. We got nebulizer. We got rescue inhaler, blah, 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 blah. Someone like her should be quarantined and should be away from things and should be away from people as much as possible. She should get vaccinated. I should get vaccinated to help protect her. So I should give out because it could be detrimental to her.
Yeah.
But you guys have no health issues, no underlying health issues. Why the fuck should you have to stay home? You shouldn't.
I mean, I
Never
got health
before.
issues, but that is more mental.
But I'm just saying, never before in the history of our country have we kept healthy people away from being healthy people and made them stay home too. Now we've not had our normal interactions and stuff. We've also all been wearing masks, all these other things. It's actually weakened your immune system also. You've now become more susceptible and to things and more prone to get things. So
Yeah.
there is a drawback when you do things a certain way. And I see the point that they're wanting to, but I think they went completely overboard with it.
Well, they lost me with the whole mask thing when they just said, just cover your face. Whatever you put a piece of cloth on there, put a piece of cloth on there. You don't have to have the N95 masks anymore. You don't have to have these masks anymore. Just put a little piece of cloth over your face, and as long as your face is covered, you're all good. It'll block that, and you'll be good to go. Well, that's you lost me. If they came out and said these are the masks you have to have, the N95s with the filters and all that shit, this is what you have to have, then I would put a little bit more clout into what they're saying. But all you gotta do is have a little piece of fucking cotton over your face now, or a t-shirt or some shit. Nah, come on.
That's crazy. I don't know.
And again, I'm not downplaying the virus.
No.
We've said that since we started talking about this shit a long time ago. But some of the mandates and some of the shit that they have us doing is, I think it's just more of a control thing than anything else.
But like I said, I got a 99 with my health condition. Blah, 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 I got 99.3 to 99.7% chance of surviving. Teresa's got 50-50 shots, so they say, if she gets it. But she got her shot, so it shouldn't be as bad. She should be okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Again, just let people do what the hell they want to do, man.
But
mind your business.
Well, I get, because some people don't give a fuck. Even with the mandates, they didn't give a fuck. They didn't participate with it either way.
They never will. Yeah.
So there, you have people that's not going to give a shit about someone else's condition. Well, I'm not sick, and if you don't want to be sick, I guess you stay the fuck at the house. So you can't make other people just stand because you don't want to participate. There is something there that needs to be done, as we've always said, like Jay said from the very start of this. We see that there's a problem. We understand where you want to go with it, but where do you find that happy medium? You can't find a happy medium because people are like, well, it's against the Constitution. It's against the law. They're always going to find a way to argue about it. And that's the problem with it is nowadays with anything and everything, in my opinion, is you have people who are so set in being right or having their voices heard that they don't listen to the other side and have no understanding what's going on there. They're just arguing for the sake of arguing. They're just disagreeing to be disagreeing.
Yeah. I went and got it just for shits and giggles one day.
I was
bored. I got done with work. I'm like, watch this. And I went over and did it. I just wanted to see what would happen.
See, like Nick, he said, "God protect the parents." Everybody's got a reason to get it, and whatever your reasoning is good. Whether you just want to get it for your own fucking self, that's not selfish. But it still could help other people, help you from possibly. But you still can get it, and you still can spread it. That's the problem. It's not like they're afraid to start getting them. They thought like it was a super vaccination, and you got this. There's no way you can get it. Next thing you know, where's the highest cases? Where's the highest amount of cases right now? Vaccinated people. What's the highest case rise of people dying from it right now? Vaccinated people.
What I don't understand about it, and Nick, I'm not downplaying what you did because of your parents at all. So please don't take it that way.
You get ready to be a dick.
No, I don't want to be a dick. But what does you getting what does you getting the vaccine do to help other people? Because it's not going to make it less likely that you're a carrier. You see where I'm kind of going with this? Like, yes, basically the vaccine is helping you if you were to come in contact and unfortunately contract it, your symptoms, they say, will not be as bad. But getting the vaccine is not going to protect grandma over there because you can still carry it.
Right.
It doesn't lessen the people you come in contact with, their symptoms. It lessens yours.
Kind of like me saying with Joe, if you don't wear a seatbelt in Wisconsin, I'm gonna get hurt over here in Ohio.
Yeah.
The fuck, whether you wear a seatbelt or not, how does that affect my injury?
And like I said, I mean, people go get it if you want to get it. I'm not
Absolutely
not saying that you're anything for doing that. It's just I just wish there was more factual information out there.
I kind of like the whole let's get into the whole conspiracy theories and all the rabbit hole there.
Boy.
How it's an RNA inhibitor and all that. It's going to change your DNA. My son's like, "Aren't you worried about that?" I said, "Dude, if I was 20 years old and single and looking to maybe settle down and have kids on and stuff, I might be concerned about that and do more research into it."
Well, hold on. Didn't they say that like you can hold something metal up against where you got the shot and it'll stick?
Mine didn't.
Ready? Yeah, that didn't work.
Nick says, I'm all well aware that's not going to protect me 100%. It was also because I work at a grocery store, so it was also a requirement of my job.
I get that. Yeah.
I get that. Yeah, like I said, you want it. Just like Joe said, though, with me getting it, did it lessen Teresa's chances of getting it? No.
I don't think so. Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
Train of thought.
Do what?
Fuck, I don't remember what to say before we got into all this.
You probably want to talk about eating somebody's meat.
Hey, I keep propping it up here.
I'll tell you what, that looks good.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably like a mixture of like James Franco and Ellen and maybe a little 50 Cent thrown in there. I don't know.
Looks like it's got a whole bunch of little happy endings in the middle of it.
That's not what those are called. Those are called the essence of life.
Gotcha.
See, here in Illinois, they dropped the mask mandate a few months ago, but they reinstated it. As a result, we're one of only 6 states that will still have mask mandate. I don't know if they reinstated it in Ohio or not. You can't find anybody paying attention. If I would say that about Ohio. I've not seen anybody getting anybody's shit where they did or didn't wear it. I've not encountered it. I go out. I don't wear it. I see a lot of people wearing it. I see a lot of people not wearing it. If you want to wear it, wear it. If you don't want to wear it, don't wear it. It's just like the shot for I give a shit. If you feel safe and protected by putting a piece of T-shirt on top of your face and you think it's going to save your ass, more power to you. I hope it does. If you don't want to wear it, then don't fucking wear it. You want to take your chances. But I'm also the kind of guy too that if I get it, I'm not going to cry that it was somebody else's fault. I made my fucking choices.
Yeah.
What pisses me off is I seen what stopped me mad the other day is I saw where somebody said they had a distant family member pass away and stuff. And most of the people are like, oh, my condolences. And then down in it, somebody said, well, was it COVID? And they said, no, they passed away and they was elderly and they passed away, just natural cause. Like, well, at least it wasn't COVID. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. Like that makes it any better.
That was one of my whole bitches through this whole entire thing. Like, we're losing this many thousands of people from COVID. Well, we lose this many thousands of people a week by fucking cancer. How come you're not talking about that? We lose this many hundreds of people by car wrecks every month. How come you're not talking about that? We lose this many people due to suicides. Well, are those all acceptable deaths? That's what they made it sound like. It's okay if you didn't die from COVID. It's okay. That's a good death. That's fine. Good for who? You? Sure sounding for the person that fucking died or the family members.
Wisconsin, unfortunately, lost people during a parade.
You're
going to say, thank God it wasn't COVID?
Yeah, thank God it wasn't COVID. He just got run down by an SUV.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Lori says, I'm carrying lifelong chemo that can induce leukemia. I'm passing on a vaccine that's not 100% proven effective. And I
totally respect that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I respect whether you get it or don't get it. It's your choice, and you have to make the right decisions for you. You can't say, well, I'm going to get the vaccine because I'm going to get the vaccine in Iowa because it might save Jay in Ohio. Bullshit. Cow shit, too. We ain't talking about it. But anyway.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's your decision.
Absolutely. Anybody says otherwise, I'll smack them in the mouth.
Hell yeah. With James Franco's salami.
Yeah, with Jason.
I'll slap him right in the mouth with a big old piece of celebrity meat. We'll never know how many deaths were done.
Oh, yeah.
We'll never know. I mean, it's back in June. I think it was back in June. I read the whole article from the CDC on their webpage. They told everybody to stop using this one rapid test because it gave out false positives. It couldn't tell the difference between COVID, the flu, or the common fucking cold.
Or herpes.
Yeah, any one of those three. And that was from the CDC. But the news media didn't tell you about that shit. They kept that shit quiet because it didn't fit the fucking propaganda.
Yeah. I can't stand the news media.
Yeah, that's why we're taking over.
I don't even watch the news, man. Somebody asked me the other day, "Oh, did you see that shit on the news?" I'm like, I don't watch the news. I don't read the paper.
Yeah.
Exactly, Lori. If all else fails, eat celebrity meat. I like to go out on a tour where they said Bodine.
I know.
Think we get some tissue sample from Bodine?
I'm not cutting it off of him. I can tell you that shit.
Yeah.
Dude, get some Bodine salami and that Squatch GQ energy drink. Talk about going fucking hyper squatch now. What'd I say?
chewing on a big hunk of meat and slamming energy drinks. That sounds like a good
Hell
time.
yes. Some Bodine salami.
Man.
Have everybody fucking going.
Yeah, that's right.
New product.
I can tell you had a little bit of Bodine meat last night, didn't you?
That's right.
New product next year. Squatch GQ salami.
You're walking a little funny today. Did you have that Bodine meat last night? Yes, I did.
I had some Bodine meat stick in me.
I am kind of walking funny.
A little pep in my step. Little hiccup in my get up.
Yeah.
Stop it!
Oh, man.
Oh God.
Well, it was going too calm. We got too serious for a little bit. We had to get back to the fucking show. I do enjoy the serious discussions. Don't get me wrong, but I can't do them for real long. I can't.
That just blew my mind yesterday. Like, you know, my son come out of the school and got in the car and told me that we're driving home, and I was like, I wanted to stop dead right in the street. But like, what? So.
Bodine salami only $9.99, but if you call the 3 J's now, they'll send you a second batch of Bodine salami.
Operators are standing by.
That's right.
Or just order from pieceofshit.com.
Have like Jenny and Teresa and Tanya in the background on the phones. You know.
Well, they're supposed to do a takeover again. They're wanting to do that. We got to get that figured out.
They are. Why do we got to figure it out? Let them figure it out. They're the fucking big rock stars.
That's right. It's a lot of talk. It's a lot of talk, but I don't see any action. You know, they put it out there about, well, let's do another takeover show, and all three of us were like,
do it.
Go ahead, do it.
Yeah.
There you.
They have more fans respond to it than what we got.
That's right. And
like
now it's crickets. Now it's crickets.
It's funny because when we were sitting at the bar, my wife leaned over and shows me that on her phone. She's like, look what I just put. And I'm like, oh, there go our ratings. You know,
we'll get the highest ratings we've had all year.
Exactly.
Right.
Fuck, you guys want to do this once a week?
No shit. Take over, dare you?
That's right. Every Tuesday you can have it.
Let's see how they talk about smooth my balls and goddamn eat celebrity meat.
Would Bodine salami be cold? Oh no, it come in hot. Hot and heavy.
Hot and bothered.
All slimy and hot, sweaty.
Might need to use that smooth my balls on it.
That's right. Oh, you're going to definitely need to trim that up.
Oh
God.
Looking like a 1970s porn star.
That's right.
Like to Ron Jeremy. That brings up the case. Would that affect things? Something like, you know, Bodine or Ron Jeremy?
So, like, yeah, do you have to make them, like, fit to, you know, what do they call it? Like, fit to scale or whatever, you know?
True to size? Great. Mine's going to look like a fucking Vienna sausage. Motherfuckers.
How do you think I feel? I'm like the Hobbit over here.
Frodo bone.
Is that a toothpick or a piece of meat? What the fuck are we eating here?
Harry Squatch meat stick.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. This is going down the wrong path, man. Oh shit! But we are looking for a topic for next week. So if you guys come across anything that you think would be a good conversation piece for us, send it to one of us. Actually, send it to me because I set up the studio, and that way I can have that way I can see the reaction. If you got something you want one of us to try, please send it to us or hit us up. If nothing else, you can PayPal to Jason, one of us, and we can get it purchased and we'll try it. That was one of the things we said. You buy it, one of us will try it. One of us will try it. Didn't say all of us will try it.
If you go to Bite Labs, I'll try it.
We should go to buy what?
Bite Labs.
Yeah. If you go to Bite Labs and get some, oh God.
Celebrity meat.
Some Wonder Woman meat.
Gal Gadot.
Bodine salami balls messing with her. Oh, Jack Link's beef jerky. A Bodine salami.
Oh, yeah.
I do have an old recipe for deer salami. I wonder if I can make that. Oh, what? Huh?
Try it. Cut a little piece off the arm there and throw it in the blender with it and
Yeah.
make her up and see if we can't get this shit out first.
God, I just can't wait to see how this is grown in the lab. You know, I can't find any video of them actually showing the whole process of this or how they grew it in the lab and all that other shit.
And you don't. And
show that.
Jay needs to stay away from videos involving crazy shit, man, because you never know. And I'm telling you right now, if Jay's ever standing next to you and he says, "Hey, check this out," be very weary of what the hell you're going to see, because I've stood next to him and he's, "Hey, have you ever seen one of these?" I'm like, "What?" And all of a sudden there's like this shit pouring on people and everything else. It's like, oh God, oh my, what the fuck was that?
He's referring to a video of an elephant that was having a little bit of a constipation problem, and they had put a garden hose up in there just trying to wash it out, and they actually got the plug back to where the guy had to pull it out, but he had a raincoat on. As soon as he popped that out, all that water just come rushing out of that elephant all over top.
Oh.
Jason's like, "What did you just show?"
I'm like, dude, seriously? Like,
Like, I would love at some point someday to see Jay's like YouTube search history.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I probably don't.
That's why I come up with stuff like, I don't know, eat celebrity meat from Bite
Sure
Labs.
that's on YouTube somewhere. Maybe I'll go look at that while Jenny's finishing her nails and shit.
Oh,
right?
God. I just can't help myself, man. I end up with all kinds of conspiracy theory shit. And there's the one I was talking about last week with the mind consciousness. That's a true thing. That's really was studied by the CIA with that lab and that school and things, and that's the true thing. But it's yeah. Shut up, Jay.
Yeah. Our show's been flagged now. We talked Illuminati and now CIA.
Yeah.
With cannibalism and eating celebrities. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to be knocking on the door tomorrow. That's for sure.
Right now, they're calling Gail Gadot, telling her, "Hey, stay indoors."
Right. Stay out of Wisconsin. Repeat.
Yeah.
Stay out of Wisconsin.
Out of Wisconsin.
Oh,
there's some hobbit in a red room that wants to taste you. He is already fully subscribed to our fake website, and this is fucking bad. That's probably they did that shit so they can start tracking cannibals and shit.
Yeah.
Well, like you said, your son sent you one from another place doing the same damn thing.
Yeah.
This one at least is going after celebrities.
It's a big sting. That's what it is.
Yeah. We're smack dab in the middle of it. We did a whole show around it. So
yes, Nick, after eating all that, yeah, we will need a poop knife.
Oh, hell yeah. Got to throw in the poop knife.
God, we haven't talked about a poop knife in a long time.
Well, yeah, after talking about that elephant sure could use a poop knife, huh, Jason?
There's no way that knife would have need a fucking rain jacket.
Fucking
The
strange.
guy that pulled the plug out sure shit did.
Oh my God.
Right in his face.
You know that shit went in his mouth. You know it went in his mouth and his nose. That some bitch had pink eye for a month.
Oh, yeah.
Tess, have a wonderful Thanksgiving and enjoy your celebrity meat for Thanksgiving dinner.
You too, Tessa, without the celebrity meat.
Do you really know where your turkey's coming from? Do you ever think that, like, you talk about conspiracies? Maybe they've already put it out there. We just don't know.
Maybe it's already on the market.
Mm-hmm.
I say that there's lab grown meat, but I don't think it's got human tissue to it.
I mean, think about it. Look at the meat prices that have gone up this year. Do you really think that's the regular meat? Nope. I think that's celebrity meat.
Well, now that just fucking ruined my salami and fucking cheese and shit.
No wonder why the steaks are so goddamn thin anymore. Some it's just so thin. It's only got one side.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't cook it medium rare if they wanted to. Just touching on the fucking heat plate. This son bitch is overdone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope. Starting to just eat fucking fruits and vegetables. Fuck it.
I wonder if it would they have to add tallow to it? And do they use what would they
And
use?
what?
Tallow.
The fuck is that?
It's the way they say hi in Ireland. Hello.
Whenever you're making any kind of sausage or anything like that, you usually have to add tallow. Tallow is
Because I look like the type of person that does that.
it's usually it's beef fat. Just when you're making a sausage, because you make a mixture of meats. If you're using all beef, you have to put in extra tallow or extra fat to make sure that when it renders down, it doesn't dry out too much. At least some moisture texture to it. The white spots using your salami is actually tallow or
Essence of life.
Or essence of life.
Well, for you.
That's how they get it. They're like, hello.
See, now I didn't know that.
See, Lori, fat. Damn it, fat. It's just fat.
They call it fat.
Well,
So that's why when I got out of the car today, we're like, hello. I'm like,
they don't
hey.
call it.
Oh,
They don't call the lining of the stomach sweetbreads for I think they just call it they call it something different. So that way people will eat that son bitch.
No.
The sweet.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now you're not gonna eat the fucking lining of a stomach, but you're gonna fucking eat celebrity meats that are made out of a fucking person.
I would try it. Yeah.
Oh. And on that note, thanks for joining us, everybody. Hopefully y'all have a great Thanksgiving.
Careful with your meat.
That's right. You might want to purchase DNA sample kits and test your meats before you eat them.
Make sure they're not from somebody famous.
That's right. Swabbing all the shit before you eat it. What are you doing? Not testing for DNA.
Make sure you check those turkeys. Make sure they're not in Wisconsin. Just saying.
So
I was gone all week last week.
when they say about sweetbreads, Joe, it's not actually bread.
I know that. I've heard you guys talk about it.
Okay. It's the thymus and pancreas. Breaded and deep fried. I want to see me eat mountain oysters.
No, we don't.
Yes.
Been there.
Pig ear sandwich.
I'm sorry, a what?
A pig ear sandwich. They actually take the ears and they boil them for a long period of time with a little bit of seasoning stuff, and it breaks that cartilage down to almost like a bologna texture. And it's almost like having a bologna sandwich, but it's pig ears. Welcome to the country, folks. I think the grossest thing I ever see was head cheese and moose nose mold. Seriously, they just took the nose of moose, how big it is, and they boil it, and they chop it all up, and they boil it, and they put gelatin in with it, and it molds up, and then they slice it, and then sear it off in the skillet, and put it between bread, and you actually eat the moose's nose. All that cartilage and snot box and all that shit.
Why don't you just go to the store and get some goddamn bologna, man? Seriously. Oh.
That's country living, boy. Come on out here.
No, that's not. It's not.
Yeah, it is. That's backwoods country living right there. Whether it be northern country or southern country, them some bitches will eat. They don't waste nothing. They eat everything from the rooter to the tutor.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
not me.
Fuckers.
Make him try sweetbread. No. Actually, you know what? I probably would try it. I've eaten worse.
Hey, we tried it. Me and Jason tried to scrap on that goetta, and that was goetta wasn't too bad.
That wasn't
Goetta
bad.
wasn't too bad. Scrapple was. But Tina Marie told us we had the wrong time. We need to get from up in Pennsylvania. So
I'm still telling you, the worst shit ever was at Marmite. That was absolutely
No,
horrendous.
that wasn't the worst.
and I tried
Yes,
it
it
several
was.
times. I tried with butter. I tried it with the
That
peanut
pate
butter.
shit
I
was
tried it-
bad.
That
Yeah,
pate
liver
shit was
pate.
good.
That liver
That
pate
was good.
fucking disgusting.
Dude,
That
that
was
tastes like
good.
cat food.
That was good.
You would know.
I know.
That's right.
Cat food fucking burrito.
Ugh.
You know, that shit. I had the handful of cat food that one night after the show.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
I was sitting there eating like the hard ones, like the
Ooh.
crunch.
Yeah, have that shit after drinking 2 or 3 bourbons on a live show. They said
Right.
that'd be fun. That was horrendous.
Sweet breads as a kid. Oh,
Man.
man.
Where did-
But you know what?
Now you know what I want to know, and
I'm
like,
got
I
to
would like
start
to
trying
know,
more
Lori,
shit.
where you grew up.
Like
that you ate
chitlins
that
and
as a
shit
kid.
like that. You gotta get underneath them pig intestines. You know, they wash them out and they cut them up and deep fry them, crackling and the kind of chitlins I'm talking about is pig skin and pig fat. That's one thing, but the intestines and when they
You
make
talk
them
about like pork rinds? I've had those. I'll
yeah,
eat
but that's
those.
skin. That's skin and fat. Chitlins is way on up in there. It's intestine pieces. and
Yeah,
shit.
let's not go way up.
Yeah.
in there.
Oh yeah. We gotta find somebody so we can get this kind of shit.
Mm.
I want it fresh though. I don't want none of this canned bullshit. Fuck that. I'm not eating it.
Mm, mm-mm.
Like I said, if somebody will buy it, one of us will try it. You got all 3 of us got PayPal, Venmo, shit like that. You find it, we can find it our area to get it. We'll get it purchased, and one of us will definitely try it. My friend worked in the slaughterhouse too. We used to take the hearts and watch them slice them up and fry them and shit,
Ooh.
and tongue sandwiches. Slip it in the pressure cooker
God.
and get it out and peel that tongue off and slice it up for sandwiches. Tongue sandwiches, yeah.
All right. Yep, I got a project in the morning. And I'm gonna have to go lay down here. So
With that said, I'm going to shut up. I'm making Joe and Jason both sick. I will say thank you guys for joining us. We do appreciate the shit of us. Had a lot of fun. Have a wonderful and very safe Thanksgiving. And we will see you next Tuesday unless I get fired for my bullshit tonight.
no, nobody's getting fired. But I don't know if I could eat a tongue fucking sandwich, bro.
No.
I don't think I could do it, man. Oh well. Hey, hopefully you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Hopefully you have a great rest of the week. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. And as always, who the hell knows what we're going to talk about next Tuesday?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, you guys are awesome, man. Thank you. You guys enjoy your Thanksgiving. Enjoy your meat. Yeah. Yeah. Catch you guys next week. You guys are awesome.
He can't even hardly say it. Y'all have a great night. We're gone.